Quest Update V74 is out now with some very interesting updates. Let's talk about it. First up, improved 2D app management. Yes, the blog post says minimized 2D applications are now shown above the universal menu, making it easy to see which applications are still open. Select a minimized application to bring it back into view. More a quality of life thing than anything else, but that's nice. Seamless multitasking is also getting a gradual global availability rollout. This is the ability to actually multitask while playing a game, or what they call an immersive experience or app. So you can keep your universal menu in up to 3 windows open while focusing on immersive experiences. Whether that means you're watching videos, using it to see YouTube chat if you're live streaming, or whatever you're doing, that allows you to keep those windows open while you're actually playing the game in virtual reality. Also, this is actually a good thing. I've run into problems with this before, and it's a pain in the butt. Secondary users in the Meta Horizon app. We already know that you can have other users in the headset. Now they're going to allow for secondary users in the actual apps. You can switch between accounts. It says secondary users can now connect to the Meta Horizon mobile app. For Quest owners with multiple profiles on their headset, this means that secondary profiles can take full advantage of mobile app features such as casting and viewing, battery, or controller status. This update is especially helpful for parents whose child or teen is a secondary user and they'd like to have their child cast to a mobile phone. This just allows the secondary user to use the same application. I'm assuming it's going to switch back and forth between the two, kind of like you do in the headset for one app. That will be nice, because otherwise I have to log out of my account and log into someone else's if I'm trying to do something. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Mirroring to external displays. This could have some very interesting implications for some things. It says it's now possible for Quest 3 headsets to cast or mirror directly to external displays with high resolution and low latency. To get started, just connect your Quest 3 and external display using a USB-C cable that supports display port alt mode. This can be useful for content creation, live streaming, and live demos. This is actually something I might look into for creating content for certain things. I don't like to be connected with a cable, so it won't be for everything, but it'll also be great for people that are trying to do live demos and show off things at trade shows or live streaming. If you're going to stream, you can get a low latency and high resolution image directly from your USB-C port. It's awesome. I think it's actually a great addition. MetaQuest Link app improvements. The Link app now includes system tray support, meaning it'll go down into your system tray instead of exiting out of the program, giving quick access to device status and quick actions while the MetaQuest Link is running in the background. Previously, it would run in the background, but it would not show up in your system tray. This is just, another quality of life addition. Browser shortcuts in your library. Easily access your favorite websites by adding a shortcut to your library. To add a shortcut, go to your favorite website in browser, select the menu icon at the top right, and select Add this page to your library. Now you can launch that website directly from your library. This just allows you to actually add browser shortcuts into your menu system, meaning if there's like web applications that you want to use, or even specific websites, I suppose, that you want right in your menu bar, you can add those now, which is just going to make going to websites to watch things, because you can stream like Netflix in the browser, even easier now. This one's a big one if you create content on the Quest. Automatically adjust microphone and game audio balance. It says this setting uses a real-time algorithm to provide a better sounding balance between the microphone and game audio. When you choose to include the microphone in your video recordings, this new feature will result in hearing your microphone more clearly. Alternatively, though, this is actually even more exciting to me. You have the option to turn this off and set manual levels for your relative microphone and game audio levels, meaning when you're recording in headset, if you're using the native microphone, you can actually set the mic and game audio levels independently, allowing you to more easily control the balance, which I think is great, and it's something I've been waiting for. Travel detection also coming. If you're a device, detects that your experience would be enhanced by turning on travel mode. You'll be prompted to do this through the existing tracking dialogues, probably using sensors to see if your headset's moving at a fast speed or whatever. I don't know. It's gonna allow you to be asked to turn on travel mode if it thinks you're traveling. Night display update. Night display has been updated to improve the consistency of color balance, white point, and warmth in pass-through experiences. To enable night display, go to quick settings and select night display. I've used this in like games before and in the menu system. I never actually tried it in pass-through, surprisingly. I'll have to give this a shot and see what it's done. Spatial audio for 2D windows. This is kind of an interesting thing. Enabled spatial audios in 2D calling applications like WhatsApp and the People app. Spatial audio allows audio from select windows to sound like it's coming from the position of the window in your physical space, which is actually kind of cool. So if it's a 2D window and you put your WhatsApp on your wall and you walk away from it, it'll be spatial. It'll sound like it's behind you, around you as you're turning around, which is, I guess it's kind of cool. Improved crash reporting. A new dialog will let you know when an application has crashed. You have the option to report the problem and to expedite the fix. Also, some casting changes for those who wish to share the fun of Meta Quest with their friends and family. They've significantly improved the reliability of their casting options. To get started casting, select Cast in the quick setting menus. They're not adding additional options, but it sounds like that they're making it easier and more reliable to actually cast, which has definitely had some reliability issues over the years. Improved multi-room space setup. We've improved the experience when scanning multiple rooms during space setup. Move from one room to the next without interruption and create a complete scan of your space in a single continuous session, which will be great because there's games coming out or that are already out that use multi-room setup. So this will just make that even easier. I'm talking like pass-through games, Transitioning to immersive experiences. We've improved the transition experience from home to an immersive app, reducing the likelihood of having to wait through a black screen while your selected app loads. Another quality of life update. One last thing to talk about today. That's all for the updates for version 74. But we also got an announcement for Meta Connect coming this year. It's coming on September 17th and 18th. They're also getting another con called LlamaCon, which is like an AI. Llama is the name of one of their open source tools. I'm not sure 100% what it does or which part of the AI development it works in or whatever, but they're having a specific one-day conference for LlamaCon. But Connect is returning on the 17th and 18th, specifically saying virtual and mixed reality developers, content creators, metaverse mavens, and AI glasses enthusiasts rejoice. Connect is coming back. And then it says with a vengeance, but the with a vengeance is crossed out. September 17th to 18th. As in years past, we'll share the latest, greatest in Meta Horizon updates, peel back the curtain on tomorrow's tech, and give XR devs the tools they need to help build for the next computing platform today. One aspect that I like about this year's Connect is the fact that it's not going to be focused on AI, it sounds like. LlamaCon is going to be their AI con. So all the stuff we've seen about AI that has been at Connect the last few years is going to be separated, it seems like, to this other LlamaCon, which is earlier in the year. And then Connect is going to be primarily focused on Horizon OS and technology for virtual and mixed realities, it sounds like. And glasses that use AI like the Ray-Ban Metas. But that's what I've got for you today for updates on the Quest platform for V74 and the excitement of Connect. This year is going to be a weird year because there's been so many layoffs and studios closing, and every day it seems like that somebody announces that they're laying people off or the studio's closing in VR. But VR isn't the only one affected. It's flat games too. It's sad, and I hope that we can make it through this year without a lot more losses, and I feel awful for the people that are losing their jobs and having to look elsewhere for employment. Heart goes with them. Hopefully this year, though, we still see a lot of amazing stuff, and we can make it through this year and see some awesome stuff at Connect. Let me know what you think down in the comments about the updates or about Connect or whatever you want to talk about. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, happy questing.